That's a really great question. And the question is, how do I integrate a rooster with my 3-month-old pullets? And I'm going to give you advice on what I have experienced in the past here at the Chick-fil-A Hobby Farm. And it worked great for me, so I hope it helps with you. First, when I picked him up, I made sure to keep I picked him up in a dog kennel, and I kept the kennel covered on the trip home, which was a short trip home, maybe 45 minutes. But by keeping the kennel covered, you know, with a light sheet or a towel, it creates darkness and helps keep them calm. And then when I brought him home, I made sure to leave him in that dog kennel, but I put him in a shaded location and did make sure he had food and water. And in that shaded location, my hens and even my tom turkeys were able to see him and see that there is a new rooster and kind of get acclimated that way so that they had visual of him. They knew he was there. They seemed really excited.
Ladies, come look what I brought home for you. Look how handsome he is.
I also kept him in the kennel with food and water during the night. I did let mine out the next day. He was very timid. He was only an 18-week-old rooster, but he was ready to start being a rooster. And some cockerels will start crowing at 6 weeks, so they know their job and they know how to do it. But he was, you know, very casual about it. He stayed in the coop even though he was loose in the coop until he was ready to come out. Once he came out, then he started socializing with the flock and getting to know the flock. He will establish the dominance of your flock. If you have a head hen in charge or head pullet in charge already, he will reset the pecking order. And sometimes to reset the pecking order, it can take a couple of weeks to reset it. So you need to be patient because you're gonna notice some hens being aggressive. You'll notice him being aggressive towards the dominant hen that's been in charge because he's going to teach her that he is now in charge and she needs to be submissive to him and be dominant. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it works. And sometimes it can take a little longer for that dominant hen to give up her status in the pecking order. But it's really just taking it slow and easy and introducing them together. If you already have the rooster but are getting your pullets, you want to reverse the role, keep the pullets somewhere where he can see them, have visual aid in a cool, dry area, and make sure they have food and water, and just take it slow and easy and be patient because it can take a few weeks for the pecking order to reset.